It's just something about that music, the
Yeah,
intro. It's the
it's
best thing
very
it's
it's very
it's
epic.
it's
It's
the
an epic
best.
start to an epic episode. We
Good
got a
Epic
We
morning.
got a
episode. Good
Jew on the
morning.
panel, so
Good
everything
morning.
changes
Tim
now
just
that
broke
we
the
know
news.
we
He's
have
a
a
Jew,
Jew.
so we feel like we have to
He's a
treat him a little
Jew.
differently.
He's the reason
I'm
why we're over there bombing Iran. He's a Jew.
I'm
We're protecting
Episcopal.
him. Don't piss
I'm,
on my pole.
I'm Episcopal.
I'm
I'm
Episcopal.
Episcopal. I'm Episcopal.
I'm a
Hey,
Republican.
it's spring break in Florida, guys.
What's
Everything
going
is
on with the spring
groovy.
break?
It's
Yeah,
groovy.
what's going on with spring break in Florida? So the first they got Daytona Beach, and now when I saw that pop yesterday at the twerking, I'm like, Daytona Beach again, really?
No,
And they
it's
moved
not
to the other side of the state.
Panama.
Yeah.
It's Panama
So
Beach.
tomorrow we're gonna get Miami.
Listen,
See, I don't care about spring break. Today I picked up my trike.
people love going to Panama. Panama City
I
is
like
the
Panama
famous
City.
city where people only bring $20 and one T-shirt, and they don't change either of them often. Okay, you know what I'm saying? They don't. It's Panama City. I love it.
I tell you what, if you've ever been like, if you get on the east
Panama.
coast of Florida and then the west coast of Florida, and you get in the waters in the Gulf of America compared to the Atlantic Ocean, the sand is whiter, the water is clearer. It's just an awesome. I prefer to go to Panama than I do like to Orlando or even Jacksonville was what was closest to where I used to live.
Hmm.
So brown sand and muddy, kind of like had a, I don't know.
I'm gonna
just
give you
something
an
crap in it.
unpopular opinion. Jacksonville is my least favorite city I've been to in Florida. Big city.
It's
Yeah, I'm not
I've
saying
been
it's the
out
greatest.
at
That's just what
Georgia.
I
I'm
was
like, oh my
closest to.
gosh, let's just get through Jacksonville, and we're almost to
Yeah.
Florida.
Right, but like I
Yeah.
said, if you go over to the Gulf where the sand is white and I mean white compared to
Well,
the
I'll give you some historical things about Panama. Panama has a unique beach because it has a different color sand, and the sand is from a ruby gems that flowed from some mountain up north of Florida into the Gulf. Okay, so that's all nature made, different than any other beach in the world. Believe it or not, it's the type
yeah.
of the sand is, and when the sun hits it, you can see the difference.
Well, I think that's why I like
Wow.
watching when it's a full moon and I'm out on the Chase Lounge,
Yeah,
just watching the ocean, the tide come in. I think that's why I like it because the moon does an extremely wild effect to the beach and to the water.
and it's because the sand has a different rock, thing
It's very
than the rest of the
relaxing.
state. Very rest of the state.
It's very relaxing.
Jacksonville is more Georgia than Florida. I mean,
Jacksonville, you got to worry about getting stabbed.
yeah, they used to have the St. Joe's paper mill there.
Look at this white cracker trying to dip his toes into the ocean. Get your ass out of there. Come
They
here.
had,
You got
they
your
had
wallet
St.
on you?
Joe's, St. Joe's paper mill, and you could smell Jacksonville 30 miles before you got to Jacksonville.
Wow.
So now that's all closed.
And it turns real dark the closer you get into Jacksonville.
Yeah, and hey, but Jacksonville Beach, Neptune, and then you have Ponte Verde, Porto Verde, which is the richest people within a quarter mile of history of Florida. I mean, bigger than Boca, bigger than Palm Beach. Yeah, Ponte Verde or Point Verde. I don't know. I can never say it. It's Ponte Verde is the richest quarter mile in Florida.
Wow.
Yeah.
I should be looking at houses.
Yeah,
there.
isn't that where like you got a house for like 5,000 square feet and it's like $58 million.
Yep. And you have the ocean on one side, the intercoastal on the other.
Intercoastal on the other side. Yep.
Yeah. Backyard barbecue, intercoastal, front door beach.
Wow.
So today's my favorite day because I love chocolate raisins. I live for chocolate raisins. Whoever invented chocolate raisins, and it's not an elegant thing. It doesn't look very good, but it tastes amazing.
It tastes so good. I love chocolate.
I
don't even really like chocolate, but chocolate raisins, I'm down.
Raisinets.
I love Raisinets. Yes.
Yeah.
Chocolate raisins.
I mean, who
Like,
ever
he
thought of
chooses.
that? Just think of the guy or lady or the guy who thought of that. I mean,
Willy
that's
Wonka.
It was a
awesome.
dude.
No, you
It was
can't
Willy
see.
Wonka.
It's all dudes because women back
It's
then could not run a factory. It was
but
probably all
it probably
invented by
came
the
from a
women.
kitchen with a woman. Yeah,
Yeah,
with the woman
yeah, but they
because
couldn't go
it's
to the
food.
bank and get a
They make the
loan to
food.
make a factory to make Raisinets. Okay.
Right.
I'd have gave them a loan.
No, it was against the law for a woman to own a corporation. You know, wasn't my law. But I'm sure a woman invented that. Had to. A
No
woman
question.
invented the outboard motor.
No way.
Beth Johnson outboard
Wow.
by a woman.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but she couldn't get a loan to build the factory. Her husband was the front man.
She
Did you
needed to
not
go
know that?
to
I
she
love a
needed
nice
to go to a
Johnson
bunch
motor.
of women that were Jews.
Yeah,
They'd got
Leave
her
the
the
juice
money.
out of it, James. So yeah,
it was a
you kind
law.
of covered both.
It was a washing machine. She made it to wash
I
clothes.
can't leave the Jews out of it.
That's
the Jews
crazy.
are everywhere.
National Chocolate Covered Raisin Day. Yay!
Yay!
That's
Yeah.
today. I
An
might have to
awesome
buy
day.
some. I can't though.
Awesome
I'm on a
day.
diet. I can't break the
It
diet.
also means that it's almost the month. The March is almost over. Was this not the fastest month ever?
It was fast.
It
Yeah.
depends.
And I wasn't even having fun. It was fast and I wasn't. Just imagine if I was having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a miserable month for me. Very
What's
expensive.
not to get too off base here before the rundown gets going, but how's retirement so far?
Me?
Yeah.
I was putting in pavers yesterday, guys.
I know, but like, is it
Pavers.
weird to think like you worked your whole life and now you just
Now
like
you're
don't
working.
have to, you don't have to like do anything with HR or like get a paycheck coming in, like any of that weird
No,
stuff.
I'm not worried about that. I mean,
No, I mean, like, is it weird? I'm not asking if it's weird. Like you're so
No.
into your habit of going
No,
to work.
I was busy at work. I was always working.
He's Jew. He's not scared of the money problem. See
No.
that, James?
Yeah.
I noticed.
I'm not. I mean, I like to keep busy.
For the
Okay.
record, we're
I
not
can see that.
hating. We're not hating.
We're just jealous.
We're just
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not. To be honest, I'm not. I've
There
always
was, there
been
was a little
busy.
envy thrown in there.
Yeah, I've always been busy. So if I'm not cooking food for my two daughters who's recently just had babies, right, and helping them out, or just whatever I can do for them, or my 93-year-old parents that need attention, about every 3 days, I got to do something first thing in the morning over there. And now I'm doing all the honeydews around the house that I've neglected for 9 years.
She's
So
keeping you busy, huh? She's probably got a list. She thinks about it every night. Oh, Tim.
Yeah,
needs
but
to do this,
you
this, and
sit
that.
down in the evening
I'm
and you
going to
look
work
around
tomorrow.
and see what you've accomplished around the house.
It's a mess. It looks like a war zone around my
Well, it
house.
always
She's anything like my wife. It's more like it's still not done. It's been 24 hours.
It always looks worse before it gets better.
Yeah. So now I had to put in a sixth zone, my sixth, sprinkler zone. So I had to pull up the pavers, which meant you pulled up the drainage rock, the sand, settling sand, and all that mess. Now I have to put in the drainage rock, the sand, and then put the pavers back, and then pour the sand over the pavers to get it all in the cracks, so it looks really messy.
How deep is the plumbing for your sprinklers? How deep did you have to go in the grass?
I saw the picture. It was at least 2 feet. It was pretty far down there.
Well, like here, you have to go below the freeze line.
Wait, that's Ohio. But in Florida, you don't have to go that low. But,
right? No, I realize.
But did you see?
That's cute, James.
I live in a oak hammock, so I use that electric tree trimmer instead of using the. I don't have to go up 10 feet. I just have to cut the roots for the route. And that little bad boy worked, and I use my rat tail to sharpen it up, and man, it just slices like butter, butter.
Like butter. Slice it through like butter. That brings up diabetes.
Yeah. So speaking of butter.
Yeah, chocolate covered raisin day. It's like, who's the cruel bastard that created this? It's raisin day, so it's like
uplifting then down.
Alert day.
Well, it's all about moderation. Okay.
Right.
Who in this crowd has diabetes? Raise your hand.
Not that I know of yet.
Well, I know I don't. I get tested all the time.
Yeah, you test your glucose, your sugar.
Mhm.
You got the sugar. You got the sugar.
Yeah.
Now,
James got the booger sugar.
here's the problem. I'll give you it. I was diagnosed with diabetes about 9 years ago. I almost passed out driving. I mean, the head. I got the. You ever get lightning in your head?
Yeah.
Lightning,
I
right?
have passed out driving.
Well, yeah, and you're live to tell to tale. Most people don't live to tell because they're dead, and they don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Maybe he was drunk. He wasn't drunk. He had low sugar and he passed out.
Yeah.
Now, what happens when you pass out is you go into a coma. Okay, that's called diabetic coma. Okay, and it takes a really good doctor really fast to bring you back. Okay, if you have your sugars too high, like your sugar runs into 550, 600, then you go into a coma too. But when your sugar starts to be 350, 400, you start making stupid decisions, like really bad
marrying the wrong
decisions.
girls.
Okay.
Marrying
And
the
when
wrong
you
girl.
start drinking, when you start doing shots of just alcohol, that's pure sugar. It makes your sugar shoot up to 1200 and then you die. Okay. So if you know, some of the early signs I think of diabetes is if you're a lightweight drinker and you really just can't drink that much because you just pass out, you're probably pre-diabetic. You know, that's a good sign. That's a good sign.
I used
That's
to
a
be
good
able to drink.
diagnosis.
I used to be able to drink a case or more at a time and not even flinch.
Yeah.
Now I'm like a 6-packer.
Yeah, well, see, but that's still a lot. If you start passing out or start getting stupid at 2 beers, you're probably pre-diabetic.
You get stupid with 2 beers, somebody's gonna beat your ass.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. That's pre-diabetic. So so those are signs.
That's right. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. I'm pre-diabetic.
Okay, so let's say
I'm
you're
going on 2
obese.
weeks now.
Yeah, let's say you're obese, and
Let's say that I am. Yeah.
I'm not saying you are, James. I'm
hypothetically,
saying,
let's
No,
say it.
I'm agreeing with you.
Okay.
I'm not. I don't hide the fact that I'm a big guy.
yeah. So all of a sudden you're 300 pounds. You should be pushing like one. Okay, your ideal weight is 190. Well, I haven't weighed
Well,
190.
I'm 365, but
Yeah,
thank you
okay.
for thinking like that.
But what you know, the doctor always says, well, you need to be 190 pounds. Well, I haven't been 190 pounds since junior high. So, you know, kiss my ass.
I also tell my
you know,
doctor I should be 6'2", but what
Yeah.
the hell? It's life.
Right. So so all of a sudden you're pushing 300 pounds and you don't you come home or you see your friends and they're like, wow, you've lost a lot of weight. You hadn't stepped on a scale. Like that's your worst enemy is the scale. So you're not stepping on any scales. So you really don't notice it.
Tell me about it. Y'all just speaking my life right now. Go ahead.
Yeah. So if you lose about 90 pounds automatically, like you didn't do anything and you've lost like 80 pounds,
You know what
then
my family
you're
says? Do you have cancer?
no, your body is trying to help you because you're diabetic and you just haven't been diagnosed yet. So it starts losing weight on its own because it's trying to save your life. Your body will actually try to save your life.
If I stay fat, then that means I'm pretty good. I don't have diabetes.
Yeah, you probably don't have diabetes.
Yeah.
I don't.
But-
I know I don't. I get tested all the time.
But I take a medication that keeps my blood sugar level. But the bad thing about my medication is if you eat a lot of sugar, like have a couple of donuts in the morning with your coffee, you're not getting off the pot till noon. Okay,
Because of the medicine.
The medicine says, "Oh, you stuffed yourself full of sugar. I'll take care of that." You know, it's how it goes, right?
Too much sugar.
Let's go get rid of it.
What, do you have high blood pressure too? I'm asking for a friend.
I've always run a little high with blood pressure, so I try to keep calm.
Mine stays right around 165 over like 98 or something.
Try to stay calm.
But,
well, see, they took me off my blood pressure
bigger
medicine.
like you, James, is it? This is kind of a stupid question, I guess. We're getting way off base here. This will be the last question. If you're bigger like you, James, and you're like, if I was 165 over 90, I would be like, my doctor would be like, dude, you better fucking fix it now. You're way too high, Dart, for me.
Well, they'd start putting you on medication. That's all.
Well,
but
the
James,
thing is,
you hover at that, huh? Is it different when you're bigger?
I used to be on medication, and that was the reason why I was passing out, because my blood pressure and my heart rate tanked.
Wow.
And then I couldn't stay conscious. So I was that's what happened the day that Carl called the ambulance for me.
Oh yeah.
We all did. You can thank me because I know what that looks like because of diabetes.
Yep.
You can
So,
thank him.
well, hey,
And you want to know the truth? I prayed for you. I was driving because I was watching that podcast. I was driving from D.C. back to Virginia, and Carl's calling him, and Carl's calling the doctor, and his wife comes in and starts giving the address. And first, I'm like praying for you because I'm Catholic. It's the only prayer that counts. And so I
Listen,
knew that I had to help you out. And then
when-
she's saying your address on the podcast. I'm like, turn the camera off. You're saying his address on the podcast.
hey, guess what? People say our podcast is stupid. Well, it saved your life,
Yeah,
so it's
saved
not
your
stupid.
ass.
That's right. It's not. It's
There
not
you
I
go,
never
James.
said Carl's podcast was stupid.
No, I know you didn't. I said people.
Hey,
say,
I did.
Yeah.
Hey, check this out. What's our first on this day in history? Look at this.
Elvis.
Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley.
Oh man,
This-
who would
He's a
want to?
good-looking military man, dude.
This is when my great uncle met him. Is when he went to Germany.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool, James. Yeah, so he.
Hubba bubba. Hubba
I thought I
bubba.
put this in here. Joined the army. So on this day, 1958, Elvis joins the army. He served as a regular soldier rather than in the special forces, earning respect from his servicemen members from 58 to 60. I didn't look up why he got out in 2 years, but he spent 18 months in Germany.
They put him in like I think this is the incorrect term, but the OSU portion of it. This is when he was
OSU?
the where they were allowed to go around and entertain the troops.
Mhm.
Oh,
That's what he actually did. That's how
Yeah,
he
but-
was able to make that movie.
But think about it, though. He
That
went
would be
through
really
basic.
ridiculous.
He went through basic training, learned how to shoot a gun.
Hey, he
Right
used
there.
to stand.
Yeah.
Hey, he used to stand post.
Yeah, I thought that he was like in a tank battalion or something.
Yeah, he had to work the motor pool, but they also had to stand guard. So he did that many a night. He always did the night shift.
Wow. Well,
Did-
that's
did you
cool.
get-
When I saw
you're-
that on this day.
Did you ever see the television show Pappy Boynton, the black sheep?
Yep.
You remember Red the mechanic? That was the
Yep.
kind of the tough guy, Red the mechanic.
Yep. always
That
had
was
like that.
Elvis's best friend in high school.
Oh,
Red
Red. Yeah.
Elvis
Red was
Presley.
also. If you've seen Roadhouse,
Yeah,
Red is the owner of the auto parts store.
yeah, auto part. And Red was Elvis's bodyguard. So
Right, Red was a black belt.
he protected Elvis when he was in high school because people used to beat him up.
Yep.
And Red
Wow.
would beat their ass and
Red was
protect
with it till
Elvis.
the day he died.
Yep.
That reminds
right.
me of this guy. This guy would have beat your ass, dude.
Yeah.
General Videla.
He'd have sent 10 people to beat
Dude.
your ass right
I
there.
saw this, man. What an interesting. So I haven't even listened to this podcast in so long. I'm trying to remember the name of it. History podcast. I gotta look it up. It's the best podcast ever, dude. It does long form. Oh, something dictators. I'll think of it while we're talking
Who,
here.
how did he cut the little piece of hair just under his nose? Did he have like a little teeny lawnmower for that one? Just
So on this day, General Videla this is the day he overthrew those bastards. Wow.
and
And then it just went haywire, dude. I mean, it was like I'm trying to remember the damn podcast name. They do like 6 hours on each dictator, so you learn so much about him. This guy used to take nuns when he was killing people. Like he would round up nuns, drop them into the ocean, all doped up and tied up, like so they were still like conscious, and they fly them over the ocean and drop them in the ocean.
yeah, they
Why?
bled him. They don't
Why?
drug them. They bled them.
But why?
Right.
That's common.
This
Well,
is
first
sick
you get-
bastard, dude.
First, you get all the blood you need.
Why?
They bleed them. You can bleed up to 7 quarts before you die. 7 pints. You can bleed up to 7 pints before you die. So they bleed them. They take out 5 pints, and you become a zombie. You can do anything with
So
the
he
first-
was Epstein's
Wow.
hero.
Oh, dude, and this guy. So
Yeah.
if I'm getting my history not mixed up with Pinochet,
Pinochet.
Videla, when they were like there was the
Potato
World
Taco
Cup.
Bell.
The World Cup was when he was a dictator before he got.
Oh, what did he do the World Cup when they lost?
No, so they didn't.
Moon the
If I
world.
remember correctly, it was he wanted South America to be in the World Cup, and they were going to go against Chile or someone down there in South America.
Right.
And they said, well, listen, you're already out, and Argentina's not, so you have to let us win this game. So he would walk through the other locker room during the soccer match or football, I guess you call it down there, through the football game, and he's going through the locker room to these players, and he's like, listen, you're already out. So it would be really dumb of you to have us lose, right? Like,
What?
and
No,
so
what he
then they
did.
got the World Cup. World Cup came to Argentina, Buenos Aires, and he like cleaned it up. And people were telling their stories about how they're in these dungeons, and when they're in the dungeons, they're parading outside for the World Cup, looking like it's the most beautiful place in the world. Like when Obama comes, when I lived there, when he come to Honolulu, they're like,
cleaned it
"Oh,
all
get all
up.
the shit off the roads. Obama's coming." But it's the same thing. Like they're in the dungeons, and this guy was sick, dude. He had the burn factories like a Hitler, you know, with the
Books,
burning, the
burning books.
Auschwitz and shit like that. But this guy was evil, dude. This guy was like one of the most evil
Argentina is a
dictators
big
ever.
country.
So
You know,
basically, he could be in Congress in the United States.
Yeah, he's you know, that's a
That's right
big
here.
country. A lot of people. Germans had a huge compound there. They had their own little city.
Yeah, a lot of them fled to Argentina. They even claimed that Hitler did that.
Yeah.
They faked his death. But,
Well, Americans had a lot of spies. Okay, guys. I mean,
Right.
we had a lot of spies, and we paid. Americans are notorious for printing up a lot of money and paying people off, and then you have to protect them. So they flew a lot. We flew a lot of Germans to Argentina after World War II because
Yeah.
we protected the spies. Okay, and you weren't going to leave a bunch of Germans in a starving country. So that's just
Right.
how it is.
well,
You
they
have spies.
I think back in the, I think it was in the 50s.
Just
They
think of the
found-
spies in Iran right now. How
They
many
found a
spies are in Iran?
cave. They found a cave.
They're
in
here.
Argentina.
Remember, we'll get to that.
We're going to
But
get
Their
to
spies
that.
are here. Not
Correct me if
there.
I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, Skillet. You might know this better than me, but I thought back in the 50s they found a cave that had a bunch of artifacts, art and stuff like that Hitler had stolen
Sure.
from like France and places like that,
Mhm.
and it ended up in Argentina in a cave.
I'm sure it did. Like I said, there's German communities. They had a very big German security.
Yeah.
I
That's
met
one
an
thing in history that
Argentinian. I was in Wellington. I was in Wellington, Florida, and this guy had a flood in his house in Wellington, and so I went in, and he had all they're horse people in Wellington, Florida. They have ponies and they do polo, and this guy's an official for the polo matches. He's the referee, right? But the referee's on horseback, so this guy has all this memorabilia of being a famous horseback rider and referee. And I go, wow, this is a beautiful collection, sir. And he goes, yeah. He goes, this is what I do. And I, great. He goes, you want to see another collection? I'm like, sure. And he opens up this bedroom, and he has Hitler knives, the youth, Hitler youth knives, a
Yeah.
collection of them. He's from Argentina.
Well, I
Nice.
imagine they have a lot of German artifacts. You know,
See what I'm
people
saying?
can say what they want, but the
But
time of
that
Hitler,
wasn't public. He didn't show that. He
Right.
didn't show that out in public. Okay.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want this on my
the
street.
things that the Germans created during the time of Hitler is unbelievable.
Their whole
They're
they
like
made steel.
modern marvels,
They were the
yeah.
first to sell the first car. They didn't make the first car. They sold the first car. Mercedes.
Hey, it's like
but
what's
then
better
they-
than having a boat? Your buddy having a
What
boat.
they
Right?
do, they
Yeah.
developed the Volkswagen for the common man, so
Yeah,
the common man could work on it himself and get back and forth to work.
correct.
And the Volkswagen
pretty
is like
cool.
one of the longest running models.
I should buy one of those. I gotta
And
look
see,
up
and they used to
buy
make
one of those.
Volkswagen when they quit making them over in Germany. They were still making them in Argentina,
And they were making them in Mexico.
Mexico too. Yeah,
But Eisenhower, after World War II, because of the Autobahns in Germany, and they were able to take planes off, land planes, and take planes off on their highways in Germany, that he came back to the United States and built the interstate system that we have, but it has to be designed. The interstate requirements, I-95, I-75, I-10, those highways,
I-70.
that you can land an airplane and take off in an airplane on those highways.
That's awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
Imagine
is
Hitler
awesome.
driving a bug, dude.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he drove a lot of bugs.
Well,
dude.
I mean, the Volkswagen looked like the old Renault. I mean, it's, you know, they're all basically the old
dude,
Fiat, the old Renault.
I need a meme of Hitler driving a bug.
I've owned a few Volkswagens. I like them.
Yeah, and the Renault, I like this little French Renault that they had that had wicker seats.
Yep.
Perfect for the beach. You ask me.
Matter of fact, if I ever come across another Volkswagen, I don't think I'd get rid of it because they're so hard to find now.
My friend used to race him. He said that he could take the bodies apart in like 10 minutes, dude.
Yeah. It was made for the common man, the guy who could work on stuff outside of his house.
I want to get to number one here. This is number 0 because
Florida Hospital. That's a genius.
Have you guys noticed I haven't cussed this morning?
You're doing really good, James. I almost had him throw a dart for you when you said the SHIT word. Very naughty. But I said the F word. Sorry, bud. Sorry. Yeah. I'm not going to.
You said the F word.
Hey, I know, but I had a dart thrown for me. Hey, Florida. Okay, this guy's gonna owe like $1 zillion. He's gonna be in that hospital again. Florida hospital sues to evict a patient who won't leave room 5 months after discharge.
You got to open that up. Let's see what that looks like.
I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, well, the
meals 3 times a day.
So,
they come in and they change your bed linen. They give you a new outfit to wear every other day. Come on, man. They give you a sponge bath. Why would you want to leave that?
Let me put it on full screen. Okay.
What's the guy's name?
Yeah. I didn't get the name. The patient in room 373 refuses.
See, they won't say his name.
Oh my gosh. Defendants so it says the hospital said that
resources
they won't
say his name, so it's Alvarez Cortez Garcia.
Yeah, right. It's like, dude, I leave here, I'm deported, bro. The hospital said that resources have been diverted from helping other patients because
he is an immigrant.
Oh, I thought something was playing. It was James.
He is an immigrant.
The hospital is with patients because of her occupation. Oh, so it's a girl. The hospital said that the resources have been diverted from helping other patients because of her occupation in the room.
Oh, girl.
Defendants' continued occupancy prevents the use of the bed for patients needing acute care.
It's one
formal discharge was October 6th before Halloween last year.
Well, why don't they just arrest her?
Oh, never mind. Rachel Gibbons, attorney for the hospital, said Wednesday they had no comment. Spokesman Mary Layton, Wednesday the hospital could not discuss legal matters. Like, dude, okay.
She must be an illegal immigrant.
You're telling me that the cops can't kick this person out?
If that was me or you, we'd already be out of there and in jail. I'm telling you right now, it's got to be an illegal.
First of all, there's always cops at the
right. If it was me and you, we'd be in jail, brother.
Armed officers.
That's the way it is.
Local police.
But the freaking foreign assholes,
we should reach out as our podcast. We'd be like, hey, we need to just understand what's going on in your hospital.
Can we come and live stream in the hospital room?
Yeah, we would like to send a reporter on the ground.
Tallahassee's a weird little town, man. It's our capital, but do you know why it's not like in Miami or Orlando or Jacksonville?
Well, is it a big city? I've never been to.
I've
been through Tallahassee when I was.
It was the center point between Jacksonville and Pensacola, which were the 2 biggest cities back when it became a state, and they needed a capital. The most people living in a town in Florida was Key West, but they didn't want to put the capital in Key West because they were all wreckers in weird judges and wreckers in Key West. So they didn't want the capital there because they felt that the wreckers would keep the representatives from voting to Key West. They would prevent them from making the vote. So they had to put it on a landmass. So they put the damn thing in the middle of of the Panhandle called
Right.
I was
Tallahassee.
gonna say it's in the
Which is
Panhandle, so
that's where, of course, Ron DeSantis has to live, right? Because it's in the
Yeah.
capital,
Oh,
yeah.
I would not live.
the governor's mansion.
We've had a governor die in the mansion. I would not live in that mansion, man. It's crazy.
I wouldn't be
I
scared.
bet Skillet knows this. DeSantis got to have some mansion somewhere else, right? Where's he live?
Yeah.
Where's he from?
Nobody wants to go to Tallahassee. The representatives hate it. They hate driving up
terrible.
there. It's in the middle of nowhere. I'm telling you.
DeSantis bought
Where's
Bruce
DeSantis
Willis's
from?
old. DeSantis
I don't
bought
know.
Bruce Willis's old island down in the
Yeah.
Keys.
I don't know.
Wow, I finally got a question about Florida related that Skillet didn't know the answer to.
I don't know where DeSantis lives. I don't really care. I mean, he was military.
When I was in Florida, when we were in Crystal River and we went back to the Airbnb, and then the next day I'm looking on Facebook or something, I don't know, and DeSantis was just in Crystal River the day before. I could have hung out with him.
Yeah, you're not hanging out with him.
Dude,
Yeah.
DeSantis
You're not
loves
going to
me,
be
bro.
hanging out
He
with him.
watches the podcast. He's one of the few people
You're going to
watching
reach your
right now.
hand out to shake him, and the Secret Service is going to tackle your ass.
No, dude,
Yeah.
I'm a DeSantis guy.
It don't matter. You look like a.
He gets
John
a lot of
Frederick.
hate, man. But
You look like a John
here's the
Frederick
truth.
Guy,
Here's
so
the
You're
truth.
going to get tackled.
No, here's the truth. You should hate all of them equally. There's not one of them that stands out in the crowd.
I will say this about
They all
DeSantis.
suck.
He's mobile. He's mobile. He had Demings, who's our Orange County mayor of Orange County. So it's like this ceremonial
Why
mayor
are we always
of the
talking
Orange
about
County.
Florida?
Because we're both from Florida.
And so
Well,
Demings
fuck that.
Demings was trying to
Start.
control. Demings was trying to
Go the
control
fuck to Dart, I
businesses
don't
during
care.
COVID. So during COVID,
I
we
tried
have
to be nice.
SeaWorld and we have
Tried to
Disney
be
World and all these places.
No,
We have all these hotels. And so the
I
only
gotta
thing
hear
that
about it.
Demings could do was
Florida,
close down the
I hear
convention
about. I
center.
don't. Being nice
We're-
doesn't really
that's
matter.
it.
in here. I'm
That's
telling you.
it. Do you see that microphone muted on you, James? Talk.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I love it. So the only thing Demings could do was shut down the convention center, right? So DeSantis came down and met with Demings, and he had his buddy who was a hairdresser or a barber. So they had a meeting at the barber shop with Demings and the governor, and that's the only thing that kept Orlando open, was that DeSantis was not afraid to come and visit anybody who was trying to close Florida.
That's pretty
See
cool.
what I mean? Yeah.
Well,
We
James,
might have
hello.
left James.
Hello, James. Hello, James. Earth to James. He
Yeah, that's okay.
definitely made it look good on the screen. The
Yeah, he did.
EPG. It says
Yeah.
EPG now.
Yeah. There you go.
He's all pissed off in the timeout corner.
He's in the timeout corner. Okay, what's number one? 43-year-long study found coffee was associated with 18% lower risk of dementia.
I like this one because it also, I like how they made the bean a brain.
Yeah.
James, come back on, you snake. Hurry up. I'm going to watch for him.
Uncle Jimmy.
I'm going to watch for him because
That's okay. It's Uncle Jimmy.
it's blocking the view. The strongest effects were seen in participants who drank 2 to 3 cups of caffeinated coffee or 1 to 2 cups of tea per day, which is exciting because I drink both. But the even better news is exceeding this range didn't seem to extend the benefits any further, but it also didn't register as a detriment to health. So basically, it's a free-for-all. Do whatever you want with coffee and tea.
But don't you, it's like 10 years ago, they were saying you have to stop drinking coffee. Remember that?
Oh yeah, you stop drinking milk, stop eating meat. They've stop eating eggs. Don't eat too many eggs.
I mean,
now they're like, eat eggs.
Yeah. So, I mean, they say that the egg is the perfect food because,
Yeah,
it's the perfect.
I love eggs.
Yeah.
I
So
love
it's-
eggs. I can eat 10 boiled eggs a day.
Yeah. It's one of the perfect food. You can survive on just eating eggs. It's the perfect food, they say. But I don't know. I mean,
Eggs and
I don't know
cashews.
where they get off saying stop drinking coffee. Now coffee's not that bad for you. So
I don't know. Oh, but it lowers the risk of dementia. So I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. I think I need to drink another cup of coffee. Yesterday, I came to work with no coffee. Was
I
like,
can't wait to make some coffee later in the day. Okay, so what's the next one? Gnome spent.
Gnome.
I swear, these people that rent horses, horses are expensive. They live for 40 years. You're not going to kill your horse. Once you buy a horse, you're going to
No.
keep it around for a while because you can't kill Bambi, right? Your baby horse, right?
This is going to make James come back in right when I put this on the screen.
Yeah. $20,000 to rent a horse.
Look at that Barbie.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me get this straight.
That
Okay.
horse.
Okay. I hope I'm not getting this wrong. Mount Rushmore is in South Dakota.
Yes. Correct.
She was the governor of South Dakota.
Or North Dakota or whatever it was. North Dakota?
She was the governor of South Dakota. I know that.
Okay.
But now I just need to know where Mount Rushmore is. It's South Dakota, right?
Correct.
I'm just going to assume we're right on all this. And she's a horseback. She rides horses. She's from there. She's a country chick. Why did you have to rent horses? Did you not have horses?
Well, I mean, horses are expensive. Like I said, man, you have to have the horse. You have to have a truck that pulls the trailer that houses the horse, that then have the pasture and then the barn. I mean, all that stuff costs a lot of money for a horse.
Yeah, but she has horses. There's no
Okay,
way.
then the tack. Okay, so you got the bridle, you've got the halter, you've got the saddle. A saddle costs $3,500.
Oh, they're insanely expensive.
They're insanely
expensive. I had a horse
expensive.
when I was a kid.
Yeah.
All right. So a partial invoice provided to Welch and Senator Richard Blumenthal of Connecticut showed the strategy group company spent $20,000 on horse rentals for this ad, $3,781 on hair and makeup, $52,599 on videography, photography, and production vendors, $41,852 on other vendors. Strategy Group billed $107,000 for labor costs.
Sure.
$60,000 for a signing bonus, according to the senator. Like, she spent so much money. A South Dakota magic store was paid $500 by the subcontractor. I mean, she spent so much money on this shoot and commercial. It's like, I mean, she definitely looked good for it. I mean,
yes, I like those chaps. She could wear those chaps all day long around me, and her hair does look amazing.
It does look, yeah, it did good. They did good on the hair, and also, her hair. They did good on the hair.
Yeah,
and
that is a nice saddle. That's a Western saddle too. Do you see the horn right there?
That is a nice saddle.
That's not like an English saddle. They don't have the horn.
We're just trying to think of jokes about how she can ride that, right? Okay. I mean, that's
all yeah. Have you ever seen
James? I've seen James come in. Let's see if his camera's not on. James, are you there?
That's okay. Uncle James.
Uncle Jimmy's upset with us right now.
He's upset. That's okay, Uncle James.
He'll be okay. Me talking because apparently I get
Where's your camera at? You know your camera's not on, right?
Yeah,
I like that.
I do know my camera's not on. Y'all don't deserve to have me on your show.
Are you naked right James. Now? Are you naked?
Oh,
I can be.
Oh wait, watch this. If I hide camera, keep audio, can you imagine James just like pops in the whole time? Like he's like the producer, right? No one ever sees him, and he just talks and talks and talks.
Be like, James. Yeah, Tyler, change the subject.
James, look.
I'm trying to be a producer right now.
Hey, James, look. What do you think?
I can't see anything, guys. My internet's not working right.
Oh,
James, this is very upsetting. You're not seeing Gnome on the screen, riding it like a cowgirl?
I'm seeing 2 frozen pictures of you two.
Oh, well, that's better than no frozen pictures.
Well, at least there's room on Mount Rushmore for Trump's bust. So that'll be cool. I can't wait for that to start getting chiseled.
That'll be awesome.
That will be awesome.
This is a part of the $220 million advertising campaign that Gnome spent urging illegal immigrants or illegal migrants to leave the U.S. That's what the ad says.
She should have had pictures of Juarez saying, your asses are all going to Juarez. So, here's what Juarez looks like.
I think she's hot. I think she's hot, but that's some of the stupidest reasons why we hate paying taxes.
Right. More than $200,000 just for that photo shoot right there.
Correct.
$200,000. $200,000. My house costs $200,000. Like, what the hell is going on?
I can live on that for 8 years.
Yep.
these people, man, it doesn't matter. This is why we just said, because there's a lot of DeSantis haters. And I'm just bringing it back to her. I like Kristi Noem. I liked her, I thought, right? I like DeSantis, I thought. I like Trump, I thought. But the truth is, I hate all of them. I hate all of them.
They're all
They
power
all,
hungry.
they all suck. And
they all are going to run for president one day.
until
They're
you
all
get
in the
through your
pockets
mind
of
that
the
they're
Jews.
yes. Well, I can't. That sounds bad because I said yes after that. I don't think they're in the pockets of the Jews. Sorry, James.
They all need to go on spring break to Panama City and twerk.
You know why I
Twerk
say
on the
this,
beach.
Tyler?
I'll only vote
he's
for the best
a Jew.
twerker.
No, it's a running joke on my podcast because we'll get on there and we'll start talking about, you know, like the Muslim Islamic faith, you know, infecting America and stuff like that. And I got like 2 guys in my chat room every time blames everything on the Jews. Everything.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people that blame the
So,
Jews. It's really, it's a weird
man, they
thing.
made, you know Big Tony, right?
Big Tony.
So I had him on my show and we were talking about this stuff. And Tony, like, if you start like doing something inaccurate, like saying everything's the Jews' fault, he'll call him out on it. He got so mad. He was pissed off at him. It's like, Tony, it's just a chat room, brother. Let it go.
Oh,
He
yeah.
got so
He was defending the Jews. Yeah.
So this company that put this commercial on got a $60,000 signing bonus.
My gosh, dude. And look at that. The ads were filmed by Strategy Group Company, which is led by the husband of Noem's then spokesperson. This is the day before or 2 days before Trump canned her during that hearing. And then they said, well, why is this 200 million or whatever contract? Why is it so close to you? Why is everything so close to you when there was no bidding on the contracts, right? Isn't that what it was all about? And then now look at this. Go figure. Then spokesperson, Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin, who led the association with Noem and Lewandowski. Okay. This is a bad look. It's a very bad look. $286,000 is what it cost, actually. I thought it was okay, so it was over 200, almost 300. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Like this just goes to show you, dude. I'm telling you, you can't trust any of them. Any of them.
No. So this next story is about an influencer. Now, I think I've seen influencers. They kind of remind me of furriers. Okay, they're the ones that are walking around places, taking pictures of themselves in front of places because they want to be an influencer. Like, hey, I'm at Kmart, and this is me in front of Kmart.
This is recent because look, it's already painted again. They're painting the castle again gray. So
thank God.
This just popped. So this popped yesterday, actually. But I mean,
that's an influence. Who's taking her picture?
This is, I don't know, probably a stick or something. But this is the outfit that people were offended by. This is the like. Have you been to Walmart? This is the outfit that you're offended by? Are you kidding me?
The person complaining was the lady in the blue and black shorts, Betty Joe from Ohio.
Like this woman is just ridiculously gorgeous, and it looks classy, frankly. Even though
I think I saw Betty Joe with those black running biker shorts for old people. I think I saw her twerking over by It's a Small World. Okay, I think I saw her twerking.
So the bottom line is, they said that this was offensive. This outfit. This is the outfit. This is the tied up white shirt outfit.
What the Rebel? I'm gonna get in a Plymouth Rebel and take off with the Hatfields and the McCoy outfit. Come on, that's a Tennessee classic right there.
Oh yeah, dude. Daisy Duke ain't got nothing on this girl, dude.
Daisy Duke, and she's got that actor jaw, the guy that had the huge jaw, the actor, So yeah.
So apparently Disney goer,
she got kicked out?
She wasn't officially kicked out, she said.
Oh.
But she was pulled to the side by Disney, saying how people have complained that she's offensive with the way she dresses.
Well, listen, the influencers are offensive because they're walking around someplace doing selfies all day long. They're like selfies. Oh, look, I'm in front of this. Ooh,
James, are you offended by this girl's outfit?
Why? It looks like everybody else walks down the street.
Yeah,
I think it's
exactly.
just this goes to, did she wear it better or did XYZ wear it better? She wore it better, and that's why people are pissed. I don't think I mean I would have been looking. I would have been if she walked by, my wife would have said, "You better look forward, dickhead," because my wife will do
It's
that
not like
sometimes.
she's wearing a short skirt like some teacher did
Right. I was
on some
expecting something
ceremony.
insane when I saw this pop. Where it said Disney influencer reprimanded by Disney from. I mean, it wasn't verbatim, but for a racy outfit. You know, I'm like, okay, what's the outfit? I
Well,
saw who
they're
it
trying
was.
to change their image because they have a bunch of pedophiles that work for them.
Easy, James.
They
Easy,
do.
bro. Yeah,
They
but
look,
I'm
man. They
gonna
got
work
in
for
trouble
Disney,
for
dude.
it.
I'm gonna work for Disney.
Oh,
It's gonna be
Really
nice.
now? What's that
Yeah.
say about you?
It says I like that chick. I would have not reprimanded that chick. I would have talked to my coworker. I'd be like, dude, what the hell did you just say to that woman? What? Well, I think it's inappropriate. What? You will go to the office now, and I am new here, but you're fired. You're fired. If you get these chicks kicked out of Disney, what is the point of us middle-aged fat men going to Disney with our children?
that's
Mhm.
true.
Do you concur, James? It means
Oh, you had
agree.
to show all her whole outfit. You needed to show her down where she's actually wearing long pants. Who the
Yeah.
heck wears long pants at Disney? No one. The most
Uh,
offensive thing, the funniest thing happened to us last time I went to Disney. The last time I went to Disney, we all had red T-shirts on. All of us, the whole group, the kids, the wife, me, red T-shirts. So we were on the tram going back to the car, and the guy goes,
Such
um,
geeks.
the guy said something funny like, well, I see that you're, I see you guys all dressed the same. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? It was like, I didn't even notice that we all had red T-shirts on that
oh,
day.
so it wasn't like Disney Day shirt, like everyone wears.
It's just we all had on red that
Just
day.
a red that day.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, before we get to our next one, what happens once every minute, twice every moment, but never in a decade?
Having a clue. That's just too long of a joke. You had to
Right?
work for that one.
The letter M.
See, I still don't understand
I
that.
still don't
I
get it
might,
either. James
yeah,
might get it.
I don't get it. I'm not as smart as James.
You're the smartest guy in
I'm
the
not
room.
trying to get it. It's
I'm
a
not.
stupid fucking joke. Pick another one.
Oh.
I agree. I concur, James. I concur.
It means agree, James. What do you call a hippie's wife?
A hippie's wife.
Yeah.
Sunshine.
Mississippi.
I don't get that one either.
Mrs.
Hippie.
Hippie.
Mrs. Hippie.
Oh,
The
that's
hippie
funny.
wife. It's a
It is-
play on words.
That's
It's
pretty
That's the
funny.
funniest
it's a
part about
stretch,
dad
but
jokes
it's
is that
better
they're
than that
funny,
first one.
even when you're not laughing, they're funny.
Yeah, that's
Well,
funny.
it's
I
better
sent
than
you
the first one.
I sent you some
Oh,
jokes
you did
yesterday,
send some.
Tyler. Read
Yeah.
one of those.
I sent you some. Started out with 4 nuns walking to a bar.
So you want to get to the alleged Iranian spy, or you want to get to woman claims space rock smashed into her house next?
Yeah, I mean, what was it? Did a refinery blow up and this is parts of metal hitting her house, or was this a real asteroid?
It seems like it was real. Let me save this. This was on Fox News.
And and you
'Cause
ever
they said-
notice how when people find asteroids or whatever they call them, what do they call them? Satellites? No, it's
No, you're right. They're asteroids.
Meteorites?
Meteorite.
meteorites. That they're small like that.
Right,
Okay.
because they exploded or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
They disintegrate in the Earth's atmosphere.
So
We'll
just
see.
think how big the one
Right.
was that hit that Arizona or wherever, New Mexico, Arizona one that left that huge crater.
Think about that killed the dinosaurs.
Yeah. Was that the ender that hit that
It
big
was a
a
little
thing?
football one.
Yeah.
This is
Created a nuclear winter.
Yeah.
here. Let's maximize this. So this is where it came through the house,
Wow.
the ceiling. It came through the roof. Large hole seen in Sherry James. How you related to her, James? So she put it in here. So photos of James showed a football-sized black rock appeared to be broken off larger chunk of metal. That's crazy, dude. So yeah,
Let's
it
be
would be like
real. That come out of a 747 where they emptied the toilet out, and it's a frozen piece of poop.
Yeah, that's some of Jacob's work right there. Somebody's
the rock was likely a part of an alleged meteor that was heard around Houston. There was over 100 right here. The American Meteor Society documented what is called a fireball event over Texas on last Saturday, after receiving more than 100 reports. Look at where it hit the floor. Oh my gosh.
wow.
That thing was cruising, dude. How fast was I mean, dude, are you kidding me? Like that size of a rock going through the roof, going through the floor, going through the ceiling, that thing had some freaking velocity.
Well, gravity says that it can go no more than 120 mile an hour just by gravity.
Right. 33 feet per second per second.
Okay, James. You're being the smartest guy. Okay, you guys are both being the smartest guy in the
true.
room right now.
Oh, I've adjusted houses where there was a screwdriver in the middle of a roof, but he was on the path of an airline path for landing. It was a mechanic's screwdriver. Fell off whatever plane when they
Probably off the landing gear.
Right in the center of the freaking roof.
So did you guys like sue the airlines?
Boing.
Oh my gosh!
And
I'm not calling bullshit on that one. I think that's legit. I think that's
me?
real. No, me. I think that's a real meteor that went through her house.
Oh, I picked up a lot of tools. There was a big repair place near me, and I used to pick up all my spare tools that fell off cars, man, of mechanics leaving their tools on cars.
I know. Sometimes I see good
pick
stuff
them all
on the side of
up
the
right there
freeway.
in
I'm
the
like,
corner
man, I'm
when
not
it's
stopping
turning.
right now, but there's some good stuff that you see sometimes.
Especially chain. I've never bought chain. I've always picked up chain off the highway. Chain. That's
I've had
easy.
so much chain, I just throw it away eventually. But
Yeah.
all right, check this girl out, James. I know what you're thinking. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Who's hotter, her or Hillary?
Her. That's an automatic.
Gosh, I wish I had the compilation of us saying who's hotter and all the times I move pictures through here. Okay. This time, I will grant you that. She's a little hotter than Hillary. But she's very bony. You know, she's very skinny, bony. You already know what she's going to look like from the neck down. So she is allegedly an Iranian spy infiltrating Silicon Valley. No, that's impossible. That would never happen in America.
One blowjob at a time.
That would never happen in America.
She probably has a little silicone in her body.
Yep.
Yeah, she probably. That's a dad joke.
In her valley. Could have like too. So Silicon Valley also.
Alleged Iranian spies with ties to regime bigwigs have been charged with infiltrating Silicon Valley. Last month, federal grand jury indicted
I wouldn't hate any of it, Skillet.
Federal grand jury indicted 3 Iranian software engineers for allegedly stealing trade secrets from tech companies, including Google. 2 of the suspects are sisters, this being one of them. Let me see here real quick. She is the hot sister, by the way, in case you were wondering. And then they were charged alongside.
The other one's not ugly.
Alongside, man, they got some weird names, dude. Her husband was also charged, allegedly using their employment at unidentified technology companies to, quote, obtain access to confidential and sensitive information, according to the Department of Justice.
Oh.
You know what really was...
why does Google have government secret information?
Honestly, that's one of the questions I was asking, too. I was like, wait a second. Why... Like, I know we have to have government contractors. I get that, but it sounded like there was a lot more going on there. Like, first of all,
the Biden administration hired him.
The Biden administration was in this article because I don't know if you scrolled down and saw this guy, Kaveh Afasarabi or whatever, a prominent professor and author.
It's just more proof that the Biden administration did so many things wrong.
So a frequent contributor to the New York Times collected more than $250,000 in checks drawn on the blank account since 2007. This guy, I'm trying to figure out where's his stuff at right here. Prominent Iranian American political science professor taught at Harvard, an elite university, is charged with failing to register as a foreign agent for Iran under the FARA Act in 2021.
Don't you remember
But he was
the brothers that were taking care of computers for Debbie Wasserman, and then
Yep,
they
Deborah
were looking at
Wasserman
all the
Schultz.
different computers of people in Congress?
Yep.
Yeah.
so this guy.
Whatever happened to them?
Nothing, because they're Democrats. Nothing happens to Democrats.
Nothing ever. I don't see nobody in handcuffs. I'm so sick of saying this.
Right here.
Yeah.
If they can't start putting people in handcuffs, like Pam Bondi needs to get the fuck out of there.
Dart. This guy is
Patel needs to be gone. If they can't put people in handcuffs, what are they there for?
The free jets and $200,000 photo shoots.
So this guy was he was arrested. Prominent Iranian American political science professor taught at Harvard, another elite university. He was charged with failing to register as a foreign agent under the FARA Act for Iran. And there's a lot of stuff on this guy. But guess what? He pleaded not guilty, of course, as being an agent to Iran. Professor, author, charged. He was charged with acting as a foreign agent for Iran in 2020. He was granted a full pardon by President Biden in 2023.
Sure he was.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, we got 5 minutes to talk about the news.
It was not auto pen.
News.
I thought we've been talking about the news. Hey, before we talk about the news real quick, hey, I'm trying to start a radio station. I think I went with the Live 365. What do you think, Tyler?
That was a good one. It's a little more expensive if I remember correctly, but
it is.
It's very in depth.
The smallest amount is $59 a month.
Yeah,
but I think I've come up with a name because I live in the valley here and in the Miami Valley, but it's also Buckeye country, so I think I'm gonna call it Buckeye Valley Radio.
Oh yeah, that's a good one,
dude. Is that so? Spring Valley. Is that where the Spring Valley? What is that? Water bottles?
Springfield, yeah, we're in a valley, and we have spring water.
That's a good one.
Our water here is very good.
Me and Skillet want a radio show on your network.
Yeah.
That's fine with me. I'm not kidding. If you want to do it,
Skillet can do his news hour, a news radio hour, dude.
I need somebody to look. I actually need somebody to do the news.
Yeah. And
Skillet's
now
great for
the
that.
news.
He's good. He has that Walter Cronkite voice.
But you have to do the
AOC spends
you have to do the weather. You have to do the weather and traffic.
And
you have to do the weather and traffic here in Springfield, though.
That's easy.
Yeah.
So
Haitians are upside down on their cars, and the weather sucks. Back to the news.
Let's talk more about that tomorrow for sure. That sounds awesome, dude.
I'm down for it. I need to fill up programming hours.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do a news hour. I'll do a news hour.
Oh yeah, dude. And I honestly like radio more because
and you can record it too if you want, or unless you want a call-in show.
Oh no, I'll do a crash. I'll do a Haitian traffic report. Hey man, it's a traffic report. No, that's Jamaican. I got to do.
You got to speak French. Yeah.
I don't know. Building just ran out in front of me.
The house.
The house just popped up.
We need a Haitian that like takes mean jokes and he can be like our verbal Haitian punching bag. Oh man.
Hey, I can get one of my black friends here to act Haitian.
The best would be
that's a good idea.
He doesn't speak English, but we put up Creole of you're a great person in Creole. We love Haiti. This is awesome. But we're talking shit the whole time, you know.
I told you there was two Haitian gentlemen, and the third one walked up, and they were talking Creole to each other, right?
You're right.
And the only thing I heard that I understood was empty. They said the word empty in their converstion, and I'm standing there,
pockets.
right? Yeah, exactly. So, because I go hard on the Haitians here in Springfield. I got docked from Port-au-Prince, Haiti. I got docked.
Well, you got
are you serious?
You've got the backup now. You've got the backup now how to search your own judicial cases. Now you have to prove Haitian Wednesdays. Okay. You gotta prove it, and you're gonna
can't
have to go
prove it.
down there.
I
You're
can't
gonna have
prove
to
it.
go down. You're gonna have to go down there and actually view it yourself.
Well, we record every every case is public record, right?
Right.
Every ticket is public record. So
Correct.
every day there's a lady named Glenda. She researches the database for the Springfield court system here, and
Right.
and puts it on Stop the Influx Facebook page. She has
Wow.
hundreds and hundreds of cases that they go in there and they should be getting a misdemeanor or a
From
felony
Springfield.
from Springfield. And we're like this one person supposed to got so Haitian store here, grocery store, right? Never paid no state tax when your sales tax, never paid any. So she
Right.
got busted. So
Haitian
she
grocery
goes to
store.
court, and it's $1,000 fine and 60 days in jail is what the penalty is supposed to be, right? She got $100 fine, and they told her she didn't have to pay the $5,700 that she owed in back tax.
So,
Wow.
so you're showing it's you're showing the injustice. You're showing that it's a
Yep.
two-tier justice system, because if it was you or me, we'd get we'd get the book
Right.
thrown at us.
We'd got it
okay?
all, yeah,
I
and
know we
still
got
have to pay the tax bill.
We got to go, but so I grew up in a very small town in North Idaho, in Post Falls, Idaho, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, right across the border from Spokane. And we were young punks back then, right? Like everyone was, right? Before cell phones and all that stuff. We did whatever we wanted. But if this would have happened in our small town, there's no way. Like, where are the young punks like that I was? There's no way that grocery store would still be standing, because we're minors. We'll get out of jail. It is what it is. Like, you're not going to take over my town ever. Ever. If I was growing up in Post Falls and 70,000 Haitians moved in there trying to kick me out,
That's what they're trying.
I
They're
would
trying.
still have
They
friends in
have
prison.
they have to prove who's benefiting from this. Who is the end result? Who's getting the money? That's.
Well, I can tell you this. I'll give you a quick scenario before we go. So our mayor, 30 days before the first busload of the Haitians under TPS showed up, closed on 2 houses behind their funeral home. They own a funeral home. And so within 30 days later, the first busload of Haitians show up.
Nice.
And then he claims that he wasn't renting his houses to Haitians. He's renting it to regular, Springfield citizens.
Right.
Well, I went through the house and I took pictures, and it was surrounded by cars and nothing but black people coming out of there that doesn't speak English. They're talking to each other. One female's walking a dog. She's talking to the guy that was with her. You couldn't understand a damn thing they said. So then
Correct.
he had to admit 2 commission meetings later that yes, he was renting to Haitians, but he's not doing nothing wrong. Well, it's a bunkhouse because there's probably 12, 15 people living in those houses with all the cars parked around them.
Right. So you just have to keep filing complaints. You have to keep filing complaints. But good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. We'll
See
see you in
y'all.
there. Thanks, guys. We'll talk.